Hey everyone! Time for another wild ride, a brand new compilation of insane animal battles and moments when predators clearly picked the wrong fight. I've handpicked the most epic scenes just for you, so if you enjoy it, hit that like button and share this video. Lions are always on the lookout for a chance to strike, especially when herds are crossing rivers. This massive lion launched a surprise ambush. A few antelopes narrowly escaped, but one had to stand her ground. A brave wildebeest fought back with her sharp horns. And that lion thought twice about trying again. Cheetahs are insanely fast, no doubt. But watch this impala's reflexes. With an unbelievable move, it dodges the chase like a pro. This zebra completely flipped the script of the wild, stomping around like it owned the place and then ambushing out of nowhere.
In an open clearing, two packs meet hyenas and wild dogs. It seems a brutal battle is about to break out. But suddenly, things don't go as expected. The wild dogs quickly realize they've picked the wrong opponents. And instead of attacking, they turn tail and run in disgrace. A lion silently sneaks up on an unsuspecting lioness. He's just trying to spook her for fun. But not so fast. The lioness reacts instantly, and it's not the response he expected. On a narrow path, an unexpected encounter. An elephant and two rhinos. It looks like a serious clash is coming. But the elephant chooses wisdom instead of fighting. He calmly steps aside. The rhinos, however, seem completely thrown off and clearly annoyed. A young and inexperienced lioness decides to test herself by attacking a python. But the lesson comes fast. The snake strikes back with a sudden bite right on the nose. A whole pride of lions tries to take on a lone honey badger. It should have been a one-sided fight. But not this time. The small but fearless animal proves he's not to be messed with. And the lions? They walk away empty-handed and even manage to argue over the prey they never actually caught. A large pack of wild dogs spots an elephant family in the clearing. Their target a calf. Without hesitation, the predators charge. But the mother is ready. She instantly drives off the attack. It seems like the end, but no. The dogs try again and fail once more. Turns out, a mother's instinct is far more terrifying than any set of sharp teeth. And again wild dogs. This time, the bold hunters set their sights on a hippo. But the moment the hippo notices them, rage takes over. The furious beast makes it very clear. This is no time for games. And the predators learn that very quickly. Deep in the forest, two bears cross paths, and a fierce fight erupts immediately. What's the conflict about territory? Food? Or maybe just a pine cone? Whatever it is, tensions are running high. On the horizon, pure chaos. A massive brawl breaks out among a huge clan of baboons. What caused the dispute remains a mystery. But one thing's clear. Dust fills the air, and their screams echo across the entire area.
Still, the big cat managed to snatch a bird mid-flight, but minutes later, the leopard weirdly let it go, and the bird flew away. Another leopard spotted a piglet near a tree and tried to sneak up quietly. What it didn't know, a whole gang of adult warthogs was napping nearby. The panicked predator scrambled up the tree but eventually jumped down and finished what it started.
Some dogs tried to bite a horse and instantly got kicked in the face. It's unclear what those baboons expected from the mongooses, but clearly, things didn't go as planned. This antelope picked the wrong place for a walk. Out of nowhere, a jaguar launches from cover and strikes in an instant. The second time around, the lioness didn't risk it. She calmly settled on a tree and patiently waited for the buffalo to leave. A forest predator attacks a sloth, but this little one is surprisingly brave and strong. Every strike is blocked, and soon, the feline realizes she picked the wrong target. This crane did not appreciate a stranger on its turf and tried to chase it off. The crocodile, it seems, was quite shocked by the bird's boldness. A ram was just trying to play, but the cow clearly wasn't in the mood. A fox sneaks into a yard, hoping to quietly snatch a chicken. But the foolish predator doesn't realize the home defenders have already spotted her. In the end, she flees in a panic, empty-pawed. A lone lioness dares to attack a full-grown antelope, but she's immediately met with powerful resistance. The antelope's horns leave her no chance. The big cat simply can't believe she picked the wrong fight. No matter how hard she tries, the response is always the same: sharp horns striking back. This time, the lions go after a buffalo cow, and what happens next? The calf's protector turns out to be furiously aggressive. The big cats are forced to run fast, and without looking back.
Now this is interesting. Wild dogs caught the scent of a shrew and started sniffing around. But the little guy was clever. Climbed to the top of a bush and just waited. Wild dogs quickly regretted picking a fight with an adult hippo. Furious, the giant chased them off without breaking a sweat. A goose ended up in a tiger enclosure, and the cats were thrilled at first. But the goose wasn't having it and attacked first. The tigers were totally stunned. Wild dogs cornered an antelope in the water, hoping to finish it off, but it fought back with everything it had, refusing to give in. Two bored males decided to mess with a lone mongoose, but the little guy wasn't scared, stood his ground, and kept them at bay. A pride of lionesses spotted a baby elephant at a watering hole. They rushed in, but the calf didn't panic. Instead, it went deeper into the water, knowing that gave it a better shot, even with a lioness on its back. Meet the fennec fox, a tiny hunter that isn't afraid of dangerous snakes. And as you can see, it knows exactly how to deal with them. During a swim, an elephant was ambushed by a crocodile that latched onto its tail. But the giant didn't flinch. It threw the predator off and crushed it right in the water before calmly walking away. A jaguar tried to sneak up on an otter, but the whole otter family noticed just in time and chased it off. Jaguars may be strong, but giant otters know how to defend themselves. And they don't mess around. This bear clearly overestimated himself when he walked into a pack of wolves. In the end, he climbed a tree to escape, and even then couldn't catch a break. With nerves of steel, a warthog fought off a leopard, right in front of a clan of hyenas. Not many walk away from that. A lone lioness went after a wildebeest, but it backfired. The antelope flipped her with its horns and kicked her away. The big cat barely made it out. A few tiger cubs curiously approached a bear, who didn't want to hurt them, but their parents saw it differently. The bear stood tall, hoping it wouldn't have to fight, but eventually had to run for it. Sometimes bears fight not over territory, but over a garbage bag. The battle of the century, folks. Roosters are incredibly bold, willing to fight anything, even animals way bigger than themselves. And then there's this tiger, who walked into a village in broad daylight and attacked the livestock. It grabbed a calf, but before it could do anything, the mother charged in with fury and saved her baby. The tiger, it turned and ran. That's a wrap for today's wild encounters. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that like button, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe. Tap the bell so you're the first to see the next epic episode.